In our previous building at Hazelwood video, we poured our concrete walls. They look so good. Now we have to waterproof them and pass an inspection. So now that the pour is done, our next job is to take off all of the bracing. It allows us to have usable material for the framing process. I know. We probably could have gotten by with maybe half of them.
Oh yeah, it was you.
So that's another $4 2x4 you just reclaimed.
Yay! Another locking material reclaimed.
Yep. And on top of that,
Yeah.
you're getting a free workout at the Green Family Gym. So part of the process of transitioning from concrete to wood is to put a special piece of wood that's been chemically treated down next to the concrete so there's no rot happening. We also put this pink sill sealer between the concrete and the wood just to try to block moisture or air or bugs coming into the building. We also go along and kind of beat down on the top of the concrete wherever there was a imperfection and kind of fill that in just to try to make it a little bit better seal. And then once we got the sealer down, we go ahead and put a piece of 2x6, that chemically treated 2x6 down. We'll bolt that down, and then that's what we'll nail BCIs and walls to. So my beautiful helper and I are out here today working on the sill plate. Well, more than the sill plate, as we put the sill plate down, we're actually going along the wall to add the waterproofing layer as well. It wraps from the sill plate all the way down the wall and over the footing.
Kyle did that bolt.
We're missing a bolt.
Show it really good, Dad. Which bolt did Kyle do?
I didn't say anything.
No, I'm defending myself.
She's accusing Kyle of shoddy workmanship. That's what she's doing.
Watch out, Kyle. Mom's coming for you.
You're fired.
Yeah, I said, hey, we're missing a bolt over there, and she goes, that wasn't me doing it.
Couldn't have been.
This whole wall was not me.
I believe her.
I don't know.
Look at that. Dad, I can't believe you're on to like your first layer of wood.
Yeah.
It is so cool.
The problem is this hole.
It's not what?
Not quite right. You just pull it out and do it. Otherwise, our house will be off by half an inch.
Half inch. Euro square.
That's close enough.
Can't see it from the road.
No one's gonna notice. Breeze feels good.
That's what we always said in our first house, our second house, in the last house. Yeah, can't see it from the road.
Better?
No.
No.
What's wrong with it?
We used to go out.
On a timeline because she has to have a hot tub by winter.
Is that it?
Third time's a charm. Did you get it?
Got it.
Got it. Good. Now just.
Measure once, cut 3 times.
Yep.
Oh my. What do we have going on here?
Oh my goodness. Really?
This is Karen being super creative. The question is, how do you get under the car easily to change the oil? And O'Reilly's wants $60 for some ramps. And she says, hey, we got ramps.
It is so. Where's the fog?
Yeah.
If I don't,
Mom's getting the oil filter
if I don't drop it.
put back on.
Couples that change oil together stay together. All right. Oh, we're down to the last little bit.
On one of the days that we were working on the waterproofing, my good friend Nate came over to help me. We were able to knock it out and get all the rest of the waterproofing done on this day. We were really lucky that the day was only partly sunny. It didn't get too hot. As you're working with this waterproofing membrane, if it gets stuck to itself, it's darn near impossible to separate on a hot day. With the temperature being as it was, we did have a little bit of flexibility of being able to pull it apart after it's stuck to itself so that we could reposition it in their correct place. as we were working on this last section of wall, we were getting down to the very end of our waterproofing. In fact, we had run out of the waterproofing fabric that I had ordered, and we ended up using a couple rolls that Heather and Kyle had left over. It's a good thing we had that remaining amount, otherwise we would have run short. As it was, we had exactly what we needed to get all the way done and get things covered. Well, we're down to our very last piece. Wasn't quite long enough, but thankfully we had a scrap that we were able to patch in at the top.
Well, that was a successful day. I do say myself.
I'm gonna call it good there. Thanks to my best bud Nate for helping me out and get it finished.
Well, we're ready for the inspection tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
Joining me for breakfast? She's like, is this for me? Grandpa. Well, we got our inspection this morning, and actually it was kind of funny. The guy called me and I missed the phone call, but he was here and he walked the property and looked at it. The only concern he had was the dog. He wasn't sure whether Olivia was going to take him down. So he gave us good marks for what we did and said we're passed, put the green sticker on our post. We're good to go. I guess it's time to backfill now and get on with the septic.
Woo!
In our next video, we get a tractor for backfilling. It really changes the way the property looks. Come along with us, subscribe to our channel, and you can follow along with our progress. See you next time.